But I said, you don't think that he can change? You don't think that him sitting down, seeing his business go out there, seeing this happen, that he could want to change and want better for himself?
Sociopathy is a personality disorder.
And that's what he told me. But I said, I don't necessarily.
We got too much of that going on, too.
Psychology.
Enough of y'all, yo. Wait. Enough now.
But he said that to me.
Like, when the fuck do y'all get enough? Y'all are not, y'all on WebMD going nuts now. Y'all can't just keep diagnosing people with what the fuck you think they got. You don't know these people. We're using really big words.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scores and Assists, where we break down the latest headlines and bring you fresh takes on everything sports and culture. From trending news to game highlights and hot debates, we've got it all. Hit the subscribe button and stay in the loop. Is Diddy innocent? Or just untouchable? In this episode, Joe Budden and the crew dive into the courtroom chaos that left everyone stunned. Diddy walks free from a RICO-level sex trafficking case, but why does it feel like we're still watching Act 1 of a much darker movie? From whispers of NDAs and baby oil to freak-off contests that sound more cult than club, the conversation cuts through celebrity smoke and legal mirrors. Was this justice, or was it a quiet deal between power money and silence? When the verdict dropped, the internet blinked, but Budden's crew didn't. They asked what we're all thinking, but too afraid to say, how many more Diddys are out there just waiting for the curtains to rise?
When they raided his crib, the one in L.A., you know, they listed all the shit they found. It was assault rifles with defaced serials named. We never heard a peep about that.
Well, they said, well, I read all the weapons found were registered legal weapons.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. Defaced serial?
Propaganda.
And that's what, but you get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Also, maybe early reporting. You know what I mean? They may not have had the full information. The serial might be somewhere else.
So you throw this information out to
throw it out there. This is what we found drugs.
This has been a lot of theater.
People said that the baby oil had a chemical in it that would
whatever that shit was.
It was like a rape drug in the chemical.
GHB.
Bruh, all of those things that we got to sway the public opinion.
And this further, I'm starting to believe that conspiracy.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you.
Like I said,
yes.
I believe, and I think whoever
what conspiracy?
Yeah, what's conspiracy?
The broadcast is too big for us to really get into some of that stuff. But dog, they said a lot of shit. The one conspiracy was
the liquor thing, right?
Diageo owes him $2 billion, and they did this to send him away.
All of that stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like a lot of this stuff that once you see how it played out. Again, they said, yo, he has a chemical in all of the lube. That was a report. Like, they did testing on all of the lube, and it was a chemical in there. None of that stuff came up in the trial.
I think this was all essentially media. I think the state and the feds felt pressure because all the shit became public with the camera and the lawsuit from Cassie, all that shit, and they felt pressured to fucking put all their chips in. I think that's what happened.
I was going to say, that's all our fault. This is an indictment on our society and what we find entertaining.
True.
This is all a reflection of the bloodlust that we have for gladiator games. That's what this is.
Yeah, you're not
so
right.
this is our fault. So when you find yourself in a situation like Puff where you're facing quote unquote trumped up charges, all of the theater that goes along with these high profile fucking cases, whether it's like somebody accused of serial murder, like the Idaho motherfucker, or, you know, Gilgo Beach, we're learning everything as every single fact gets discovered.
True crime is one of the most popular genres.
It's probably the
in
most
the country.
popular
It might be,
genre
Especially
of
in
entertainment.
podcasting, right?
No,
Everywhere.
in every way, shape, and form. Documentaries, movies,
it is.
everything.
Yeah.
And so this is an indictment on what we find entertaining.
Yo,
All of this.
We go back to the Kobe trial. When Kobe got accused of the rape stuff, they said that the prosecution knew he was never going to trial. They didn't have enough evidence to take him to trial. They let it extend because they said that all of the hotels were booked. All of the restaurants were booked, the cabs, all of that stuff. That little ass town was making so much money that they stretched it as long as they could because they knew they didn't have enough to indict him.
True crime, court TV, it's a multi-billion-dollar fucking industry.
Again, you got every reporter from all around the world
If it bleeds,
in Colorado in this little ass town reporting on this stuff, so everything is booked, and that's just where we are as a society.
How do you guys feel about the people that are now that we're hoping that he went to jail and get found guilty, but are now on the opposite side.
I think that speaks to society too. I think that women go through so much shit that us as men sometimes can't identify with. That this was almost like he gonna suffer for everything that we've endured.
Yeah, people are switching sides. You know what I mean? Now that the big charge, the RICO charge, he got found now not guilty on that. I see some people that were hoping that he go to jail, standing on the other side.
Regular Joes or celebrities?
I don't know about celebrities. I'm talking about regular Joes in real time. I'm talking about when I first went there to the courthouse, what some people were saying, and now that happened.
A lot of people just want to be on the right side of things. So like, if they were standing, yeah, he's gonna do this. I think it would have been the other way too.
Do you feel
where some folks would have, no, he's gonna beat it, and then if he came out and they found him guilty on everything, oh yeah. Like, people just want to be on the right side.
Do you feel like there's a pressure to follow others, meaning that to follow what people to follow the right side?
I don't think it's a pressure. I just think people do it. People just follow the crowd.
I mean,
what are the next steps for Puff?
I've been wondering that a lot.
If I'm him,
lay low.
I get back to business. Like, we can't deny that he's one of the most assertive, aggressive people we've seen in business. So I think that once he sets his mind to some shit, I don't think you could really deny him. If I'm him, I just get low. I spend the time with my family.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he's detoxed. You know what I'm saying? And drug free and sober and all of those things. And I just think that he a money maker, bro. I think he'll just get back to business. I don't think that it's gonna be as big of a black eye as people think.
I don't see him getting low. I don't think you get low. I got found guilty of the prostitution that a lot of the industry does.
That's true.
So a lot of my contemporaries ain't really looking at me as the bad guy right now.
No, that's not true. He beat that girl on camera and we all saw it. That is a black eye to your personal brand, your persona, all of those things.
Unfortunately,
the criminal
A lot
charge
of
is
people don't
nothing.
give a shit about that.
I was just getting ready.
A lot of
Unfortunately,
people don't give a shit about that.
Unfortunately.
Because I think people care less about
We've
the
been
criminal
seeing
charge.
I
a
agree with
lot
you.
of statements being made
I think
about.
that people care more about the DV video
Of course,
footage than
than
any of this trial
any of
shit.
the
but
trial
I'm
shit.
talking about
Everybody paid for some
they're
pussy.
gonna fuck with.
Right.
I think people are still gonna fuck with Puff
Oh, I think so too.
musically.
I agree.
I think he don't miss a beat, and I think a lot of them niggas did do that too.
That's true too. And just didn't get caught.
Yeah.
That's true. I think he cares less about the prostitution piece.
Agreed.
Like so, niggas brag about every day about tricking. Like that ain't nothing. I think
Shit, the welcome home party gonna have some prostitutes.
the good ones.
Y'all
The
think
good
going
ones.
on in here.
I think the DV piece is still a black eye to him. I think he feels embarrassed by the DV piece. So I think he'll address it.
He'll probably do some reparation, like reputational reparation.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's gonna do some rehab counseling.
That
that
maybe
whole-
maybe connect himself with a
some
domestic violence organization.
Yeah.
You think it's genuine?
To a degree.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I
think
don't.
so, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't. I remember how he responded when the charges when she first filed.
Publicist games.
He still did it. Publicist games or not, he could have said no. I don't want
We
to.
sat up here and said his publicist. Where was his publicist? His publicist would never have let him do that. He did that on his own accord.
And then I remember once the bit like now it's oh shit they know. Okay, I can't behave. So I think he's gonna do what he got to do to be able to get it.
From reports, Puff was high. All of these
Yeah.
are reports. Like
Even
This is what I said to Torre, because Torre told me the same thing when I was talking to him, and he tried to say he's a sociopath. But I said, you don't think that he can change? You don't think that him sitting down, seeing his business go out there, seeing this happen, that he could want to change and want better for himself? And Torre-
Sociopathy is a personality disorder.
And that's what he told me. But I said, I don't
We
necessarily
got
agree.
too much of that going on too.
Psychology.
Enough for y'all, yo. Wait, enough now.
Psychology.
But he said that
Like,
to me.
when the fuck do y'all get enough? Y'all are not. Y'all on WebMD going nuts now. Y'all can't just keep diagnosing people with what the fuck you think they got. You don't know these people. We're using really big words.
psychology.
they don't even know what they mean.
I'm on
No, they know what they mean because they read it up. But psychology, everybody's
So
a
you don't think a
psychologist.
sociopath?
I don't think Torre is credible enough to call Puff a socio nothing, nigga. Sit down for a minute.
We do it.
Go gather yourself.
New Joe Budden.